Okay, some questions about time, and I know at least a couple of you have found these challenging, and it hasn't been helped, I'm afraid, by the fact that in the answer booklet at least a couple of the answers are wrong, which is never helpful at all. Right, let's have a look. We're given a point in time and we have to essentially add time on to see how much further in the where we get. Okay, there's two things to think about with time. Firstly, it's whether things are PM or AM. All right, all of these times here are expressed in the 12-hour clock, so that's how I'm going to give my answers. It will usually be specified 12 or 24 hours. If it's not specified, then use the format that they have given you. So we'll give our answers in the 12-hour clock, although I might use the 24-hour clock in my calculations, because sometimes that can be helpful. But you always have to bear in mind, you know, are you going across, are you going past 12? Is it going from PM to AM or AM to PM? You have to think about that. All right. And the other thing to think about when we're adding here is if I get up to 59 seconds, I'm okay. But if I get 60 seconds or more, I can't have that. I would need to bundle up 60 seconds and put that into this column as an additional minute. All right, or if I get more than 59 minutes, if I get 60 or more here, I'll have to bundle it up and put it in as an additional hour. All right, so a few things to bear in mind, so it really can be tricky. Okay, let's have a look at this first one. And what I do is I first add the hours, then the minutes, and then the seconds. So 5, 34, 21, I'm going to add an hour, and that will take me to 6, 34, and 21 seconds. All right, so I've added my hour. Then I'm going to add my minutes. So we've got 6, and then 35, 36, 37, and 21 seconds. Okay, I've added my 3 minutes, and now I want to add 45 seconds. So 45, 55, 65, 66. 66 seconds. As I mentioned earlier, I can't have 66 seconds. I need to take 60 of the seconds out of here and put them here as an additional minute. So 66, that would leave me with 6 seconds here. If I take the 60 out, I put it in there as an additional minute, and that remains the same. So my final answer is 6:38 and 6 seconds, and that's PM. Okay, right, let's have a look at this one. 10:55 and 47 seconds. This is AM. What time will it be in? 2 hours, 6 minutes and 34 seconds. Right, let's add this 2 hours first. So 10, 11, 12. That's going to be 12. Okay, I'm going to 55 and 47. Now, just thinking about this 12, where's this taking me? This is taking me from AM into PM. Okay, so I've now gone to PM. Okay, this is PM. Added my 2 hours. Let's add 6 minutes. So 55 add 6, that's 61. I can't have 61 here. I need to bundle up the 60, so that's going to leave me with 1 there, and add an hour here. I'm going to write that as 13. Okay, although I will convert that later on. So 13 hours, 1 minute and 47 seconds here, having added my 6 minutes, and then I want to add 34 seconds. So 47, 57, 67, 77, add the 4, then I've got to 81. All right, and again, can't have 60 or more here. So 81, take away 60, that's going to leave me with 21 here, and I'm going to add that additional minute there. That will remain the same. Okay, and I'm going to write my answer over here, and I'm going to give it as the 12-hour clock, so that would be 1 and 2 minutes and 21 seconds, and this is PM. Okay, right, let's have a look at this one. So I did that, didn't I? Right, 8, 20 and 39 seconds. This is PM. Add 8 hours, 90 minutes and 54 seconds, and immediately I'm thinking, oh, I'm going to go past, now this is 8:20 at night, I'm going to go past midnight. I need to be careful here where I end up. So you know, I might count on my fingers, because that just helps me think about the clock hand, the hour hand moving around and where it is on the clock. All right, so 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. That 12 is midnight, isn't it? Or 12. Then 1, 2, 3, 4. That takes me to 4 in the morning. All right, so that's 4, 20, 39, having added my 8 hours. Now I want to add the 19 minutes, so 20 add 19. So that's going to stay the same because this is going to be below 60, so that's 39 and 39 seconds. Okay, so I've added my 19 minutes. Now I need to add this 54 seconds. The way I would do that in my head is to think it's 40 add 53. That's going to give me 93. All right, I need to move 60 seconds into here as an additional minute, so 93, that's going to end up as 33. All right, 40, and that stays the same. So my answer is 4, 40 and 33 seconds. This is AM. Okay, so otherwise known in my household as silly o'clock in the morning. Nobody wants to be up at that time. Okay, so very, very early. Right, let's move on to the next one. 6:41 and 36 seconds AM, and we want to add 7 hours, 49 minutes and 20 seconds. Okay, so again, if I count on my fingers, that just somehow helps me think about that hand going round the clock. All right, so 6:41, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, when's that 12? That 12 is noon, isn't it? All right, so 12, so I could call it 13, couldn't I? All right, so that just helps me remember where I am. I'm going to call that 13. So I'm now 13, 41, 36, having added this 7 hours. Then I want to add 49 minutes, okay, which is the same as 50 add 40. All right, that gives me 90. I'm going to leave 30 here, bundling 60 up to put in there. Okay, so I've now got 14, 30 and 36 seconds, having added this 49 minutes, and then I've got to add this 20 seconds here. All right, so that's 36. That's going to end up as 56, so I don't need to bundle anything up, so this all remains the same. Okay, so 14, actually I'm going to change that from 14, that's just reminded me that it's PM. I'm going to change that to 2, 30 and 56 seconds. Okay, and that is PM. All right, 2 hours 30 and 56. Right, excuse me. Let's have a look at this one. There's 2 ways to think about it. All right, we can do it the same way as we've done all the others. All right, so 12:02 and 59 seconds PM. What will it be in 59 minutes and 59 seconds? Okay, so I don't need to add an hour, but I need to add 59 minutes. Okay, so what is, I'll write it up here actually because it's just easier to do so. 12:02 and 59. All right, so I need to add my 59. So 59, 60, 61. Okay, I can't have 61 here, so I'm going to leave 1 in there, excuse me, and add 1 hour here. Now this is PM, all right, so that could be, I'll write that as 13. Okay, this is already past the 12 and it's PM, so therefore this, I can write that as 13. So I've now got 13:01:59. Okay, then I've got 59 add 59. Now another way to think about that is 60 add 60 take away 2. All right, because this is 60 minus 1 and this is 60 minus 1. So 60 add 60 take away 2, and that's going to give you 118. All right, I can't have 118 in here. I need to take 60 away from that. Okay, so that's going to give me 58. So I'm going to left with 58 here, and I've added, I Need to add another minute in there, and there we go. All right, so that's one way to think about it, and I'll write my answer in here. I'll put it in as 1:02:58, and that's PM. But another way that I could have thought about it is, and it's actually easier. Have a look at this. If I add one more second to this, that takes this to 60 seconds, which would go into here, which would make it 60 minutes, which would then be an hour. This is 1 second less than 1 hour. Okay, so I could add an hour to this. All right, so 12:02:59, that would be 13:02:59. Okay, and then take away the 1 second that I've added, so that would be 58. And look, that's the same answer, isn't it? The 1:02:58. Okay, so you can have a think when it looks like that. That's 1 second off being 1 hour. So I could have done it that way as well. All right, hope that helps.